What's good, YouTube? Today we're back here on some more Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and today we're checking out a brand new item that made Black Ops 6 10 times easier, and that's going to be the brand new Hunter's Instinct perk. It says killing an enemy marks the next closest enemy, basically saying whenever you do get a kill with this perk, it basically indicates whenever there is an enemy close. But you do need 100,000 XP to actually unlock this perk. You do equip this thing inside of the armory. Once you activate it, XP does start counting towards that challenge, and once you get 100,000 XP, you actually do unlock this perk. But before we do hop into using this brand new perk, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. Please guys comment down below your thoughts here on season 2 Reloaded so far, and let's use this brand new perk here in Black Ops 6. All right, so we have the new Hunter's Instinct perk here in Black Ops 6. This perk came out with season 2 Reloaded. Oh my god, I'm pretty sure you need like 100,000 XP just to even unlock this thing, because it was in the armory as well, along with the other Ninja Turtle weapons that were in there as well, which you had to get literally 250,000 XP to unlock each of those weapons standalone. But this perk basically just allows you, whenever you get a kill, you can see wherever the next player is at just based on your minimap. Like once you get a kill, it literally just shows you on the minimap where the next person is at, or like there's just general direction and just a sense of, you know, where they can possibly be at, but not, of course not their exact location, just the general area where they can be from. And if you are using this perk and you are looking at the minimap, you can see that this thing looks very, very familiar, because the way it actually does look, it looks like the equipment that we had in Black Ops 4 called the acoustic sensor, which basically did the same thing as this, where it showed you wherever people were at. But in BO4, it just happened like literally all the time, 24/7. You never had to get an actual kill for it to activate. And this game has to activate via a kill. And also, it just simply allows for your awareness to be absolutely insane in BO4 just as a whole, because it was just always a constant thing no matter what. You either had the option to rock a stem shot in BO4, or you had the option to rock the acoustic sensor, and a lot of people did rock the acoustic sensor. Like all the sweats pretty much ran the acoustic sensor all the time, because it was like one of the best things overall in Black Ops 4. I personally never ran it in BO4 because I simply just love rocking the stem shot, because whenever you rock like other equipments that weren't the stem shot, it gave like this big old fat sort of healing pack that just took forever to like regen, and it just wasn't, in my personal opinion. Stem was a lot better in that game than just rocking like any other equipment, in my personal opinion. But acoustic sensor wasn't really my thing in BO4, and I thought we have it here in Black Ops 6, but in a different way. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. You can just tell that this perk is a lot, well, obviously it's a lot different because you have to get a kill for it to activate, but more so on the side of like these type of perks or these type of equipments are like really just mainly used for people who are like highly advanced. If we be honest here, the average Call of Duty player isn't going to check their minimap at all. Whenever you do use this perk, you have to check your minimap a lot, because that's the only time you really can get it to work, or that's the only time you can ever see it actually be an inactive thing. So if you are a player who doesn't check the minimap at all, this perk kind of is like not useless, but it definitely is a learning curve in my personal opinion. It honestly just helped a lot of the sweat players get a lot better at the game, because it just gives you something to be a lot more, just not necessarily more aware, but it gives you a lot more of intel in the game. And the more intel, the better, obviously, in Call of Duty, because you just know where people are at constantly. And if you just slay out and just go absolutely crazy, you can just constantly know where people are coming from and where people are just at. And of course, mixed with UAVs and mixed with advanced UAVs, it's the absolute perfect combination of a perk, especially for aggressive players. It definitely is, it's perfect for me, my play style, how I play Call of Duty, just being absolutely aggressive. It also can allow you just to be not necessarily sort of like a hunter, but like once you get the general direction of someone, you can just constantly just head down, just run at them. Jesus. I'll be honest, at first when they did announce this perk and I did like read the description of it, I kind of thought it'd be something where like whenever you got the kill, it showed them through the wall, not necessarily on the minimap. So I kind of thought it'd be like a wall hack type of perk, but it's the complete opposite of that. It's something that's not necessarily, it is for the more advanced. But of course, the average player definitely can learn it and get used to it and honestly just have fun. Now, will they actually use it in my personal opinion. No, I don't think so, because you need a boatload of XP just even unlock this perk in general. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think the above average player or the best players in Call of Duty will definitely benefit from this perk more than anybody in my personal opinion. Because right now I'm really enjoying it, man. I'm always looking at my mini map. I'm constantly just staring at it just for intel, just in general. Even when I don't have UAVs, I'm always just looking at it, because at some point something is just bound to pop up and you're just bound to learn something. So me constantly looking at it, this perk will definitely be helpful, because once I get a kill, I can just always know where someone's at, or just like the general direction of someone, just making it 10 times easier just for me in general. Damn. Another thing in this game that makes this perk a lot different and just a lot better is the actual perk combination of that Hunter's Instinct perk and also Forward Intel's perk. If you don't know what Forward Intel does in this game, Forward Intel basically just zooms out your minimap for you and gives you a lot more information on it, because the minimap this year is like very, very tiny for some odd reasons. Like, it's very small. You barely get any information on it as well. And you can tell right now that I have no forward intel on it, because look how tiny it is. It's so small, you basically get no intel at all whatsoever. And people have complained about this all over Twitter, especially when the game first came out. So me rocking forward intel basically just helps you a lot more, and it helped me a lot more in this game. But unfortunately, there's a glitch going on right now where forward intel basically just isn't even working. So I have it on. It's just a matter of the game just doesn't want to, I guess, register it, if that makes sense. Like, it's been happening ever since season 2 Reloaded has come out. Oh my god, what am I doing right now? Get me out. But that glitch has been happening since season 2 Reloaded has coming out, and I don't think they even know it's an actual glitch, because it's actually kind of annoying how a perk isn't doing what the perk is supposed to do. So basically the whole workaround of it, the whole fix of it, is basically you have to unequip it and then equip it back. And I kind of learned that doing it the hard way, because there's been every game I load into it, it just simply just never is working. That's just horrible timing. Oh my God. Oh my, I got another nuke. What am I doing tonight? What am I doing tonight? But you have to basically unequip the perk. You have to spawn back in. Hold on, spawn back in. And then you have to go back to the thing, equip it again, and then you basically have to die, because that's just how it works. So no, never mind, you don't have to die. It's basically up. So as you can see, my map is zoomed out a lot, and also does give you a lot more information whenever you are using the Hunter's perk. Like, you literally can see how big the actual indication is whenever you do get a kill with this perk. It's absolutely insane. The night and day difference between no forward intel and forward intel is absolutely just beautiful. And also with forward intel, I'm pretty sure it's like the UAVs act like advanced UAVs. So all in all, whenever you compare or combine forward intel with Hunter's Instinct, you have the most absolute best perk package in history. There's just truly no denying it. It made the game 10 times easier. It just makes finding people a lot more easier, and just honestly, it makes it a lot more fun, because you can honestly get a lot more kills by just, you know where people are at and just having better map awareness. Especially if you don't know the map too well, it definitely does come in clutch just with learning and just in general. But I'm actually loving them adding these perks to the game, because Call of Duty really doesn't add perks to the game very, very often, especially like the early on in the years. They've always stuck with their current core perks that were added with the game from day one. I thought over the last couple of years that they definitely have been adding just perks to the game just to help people and just make it a lot easier for everyone to just enjoy the game in different ways. I'm pretty sure this is like the 3rd perk they've added in the game so far. It's only been like 4 major updates for this game, basically saying that every update has come out with a perk. And I'll be honest with you, I enjoy it. I'm usually the kind of guy or the kind of player where once I get my set core perks, I tend not to change up. But they added Slipstream. I've been enjoying that. So I'm definitely going to consider actually running this perk a lot more. Just because honestly it gives you that BO4 kind of vibe. And also it makes it just so much easier to run around the map with a lot more confidence. No, oh my gosh. Okay, how you doing? That's why I kind of say it's kind of better for like the players who are like more aggressive and just more advanced, because it just gives them that sort of extra boost and extra confidence to where, like, you know, they can feel confident on, you know, dropping a nuke a lot easier, or just challenge players a lot easier and just pushing certain things. Honestly, I feel like the last couple of perks they've added kind of just feels like it's all just hacks and just cheating, because the way they're making the game feel a lot better, honestly, it just feels like it makes it like so much more easier, and you're just at like such a huge advantage whatever you do rock some of these new perks. And I personally have to give them props, because they aren't doing events good, they're doing a lot of things wrong, but when it comes to the whole perk system, them adding perks and just doing new things that I guess like that are like kind of unique, I definitely have to give them props on it, because they're actually doing a great job with making the game a lot more fun and just a lot more enjoyable, especially with many different play styles. Obviously people can use this if you, whether you're aggressive or not, or just a simple player who wants to sit back and just relax, but I do personally feel like confident players will benefit a lot more from this, and this honestly could help with gaining confidence for certain players in Call of Duty 2 as well. But this one is definitely like a huge learning curve, just because of the mini map, and just reading the mini map in general it's not hard, but if you've never done it before, then it'll be a lot harder for you just to learn. And honestly, this perk right here will definitely help you guys achieve that sort of learning and that sort of confidence when it comes to the mini map here in Call of Duty. There's only 3 of them. Yeah, let's just call this new game. At that point, there's really no point. Yes, ma'am. That is enough Black Ops 6 for me today here. Honestly, this Hunter Instinct perk is a lot of fun in my personal opinion. I definitely suggest giving it a go. Definitely give me your thoughts down in the comments below. If you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you are brand new. I'll see you guys in the next one.